Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Mundo's Garden. Last time I was talking to you guys was literally 2 days ago, I believe, and it was doing like a little pre-growing season kind of thing. You saw the beds were full of weeds. Got a whole bunch of stuff that I need to finish fixing up. Anyways, I can start showing you what I've been doing thus far. So I started here. Well, I didn't actually start here. I did this today. And so these are my little strawberry patch that we talked about. I cleaned it out. I trimmed out all the dead runners, all that stuff. What I did leave was just a bunch of the dead leaves, kind of act as a mulching agent for the time being. Unfortunately, I have some of these crowns that are lifted up off of the ground. There's another one right here. I thought about just trimming them out. I decided I'm going to do an experiment, see if they can survive up in the air like that. But this is how it ended up. All of this came out of it. I don't know if you can really see like how much stuff was in there. And not only that, but that as well. So a lot of garbage came out of that. Not too much came out of this one here, but I cleaned it up. This is actually a big strawberry crown, or maybe a mix of them. And so I'm seeing if this is actually gonna continue producing. If it doesn't, then I'll remove this and reutilize the pot there. Moving on, got my son jumping in the trampoline here. And that wasn't in the front yard a couple days ago. We actually picked that up today. Get them some outdoor activities. Anywho, moving on. This is actually what I started with. I cleaned all of this out. So this is one of the first beds. So I cleaned all the weeds out. I kind of re-leveled it a little bit. I did some tilling, and I now learned that the asparagus, so these are the asparagus plants, you're gonna want to trim them down to about 2 inches off of the ground, and that's what that is. Moving over, I didn't remember what these were called last time, but it is Rutabaga. I remembered that. I didn't look it up, I promise. Thought about it, but I remembered it. Anyways, I cleaned this out. Obviously, just a little bunch of like dead stuff on top. Just little dried twigs and stuff like that. But aside from that, what I did, there were some bunching onions, like the little, the green onions, spring onions. And I went ahead and spread them out a little bit because that can actually help as a deterring agent for pests. This is the other bed that I need to obviously reinforce. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I went ahead and de-weeded. Weeded all that. Didn't have to do much weeding here on the grapes. But I got all my wood. Now this over here, I was actually working on. I'm using all the dirt there, filling pots. And now that this is touching the ground, I'm going to put some wood on both sides of it. And then I'm going to build a little box around that essentially and fill that in with dirt. I'm going to probably go I think I'm going to go down about 4 to 6 inches until the ground. And then also use about a 2x6, I guess, to go up 6 inches, and that way I can go ahead and fill all that in. And this, I believe, is going to be, this side is going to be, I believe, my cucumbers. And this side is going to be my, and I'm going to do the same thing here where I'm going to put boards up on both sides. And this will be my beans. So, I mean, I still got a lot of work to do. I'm going to do some potted plants this year also, like some different stuff. I'm going to try carrots. I don't know if I'm going to do them potted or if I'm going to do them right into the ground. I am going to do radishes, I believe, in one of my pots. I decided not to do watermelon this year just because it can get a little out of control sometimes. So I don't really want having to deal with those vines because I don't really have something that it can climb up right now because I decided to use this for nothing but cucumbers and beans. So as far as the potted plants, I'm going to do a smaller, like a cherry tomato variety. It's cherry tomato or grape tomato variety, but I'm going to do that in one of my pots. I'm going to do, like I mentioned, radishes. I may do carrots, but I also want to do potatoes in one of them, at least one of them, if not two. So we got a lot going on and a lot coming up. So that's going to be pretty much it for this episode. I just kind of wanted you guys to see how far along I am. And then I think that I would like to get you guys involved when I'm actually doing some of the plants. I did some indoor seeds. And when those start sprouting, I'll go ahead and show you that so that we can kind of keep track of everything that's going on here at Mundo's Garden. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in and happy growing.